real solutions to money, relationships, wellness, and more. Shine a light onto your day and into your life. Power Your Life with Dr. Joanne White.
Welcome to Power Your Life. I'm Joanne White, your host, and my first guest became a household name when she played a single mom named Mary in the 1982 hit movie E.T. Since then, her career has skyrocketed, and today she's still at the top of her game. More recently, you can see her on the NBC hit show Grimm. One of Hollywood's reigning scream queens, actress Dee Wallace is here with us now. We couldn't resist.
I'm a laugh queen too, okay?
So how come you got the name of Scream? Well, welcome, but how come you got the name of Scream
Because
Queen?
I scream really well. I scream and cry and have a big emotional life.
On
and
all
can
these
play
horror
that
movies.
arc, and so those are the perfect requirements for horror films,
So
right?
what got you into horror movies? Why horror movies?
Life. You know, I'm an actor. I wanted to work, right? And my first film was a religious film from Mark IV Pictures, and then I did The Hills Have Eyes, and then I did 10, which was not a horror film, and then I went into The Howling, and then I went into E.T., and then Cujo, and after Cujo it was like
all these other Scream
Scream mothers, really.
Just mothers.
Well, mostly mothers. The Frighteners wasn't a mother, but I don't know. It kind of found me. I did not go looking to scream my way through a 40-year career, but
but you've been doing so much more than just the Scream Queen. Okay,
yes.
You've actually shifted when you started. You've been teaching. Actually, you started out as a dancer. I don't know that too many people know that, but you and I know that, right?
Oh,
and
she did her research.
I always do for you. Anyway, so you were able to do all that, and you've been teaching acting classes, and something very significant happened in your acting class that I think, and I'm not sure, that sort of changed the focus for you in terms of doing more with spirituality. Was it from
I'd say that in a nutshell is pretty true. And I didn't realize, because now I'm doing a lot of consciousness work with people, how to really take your energy, channel your energy, affect the energy that you are, and therefore the energy of your world. And I realized that all these 40 years, I've been working with every monster conceivable. And I have to say the biggest monster that I had to tackle were my own fears. My own consciousness.
You know, that's true for so many people in
You
terms
bet.
of being able to tame that voice. You and I were talking the other night, taming that voice and that critic, I call it, inside your head that tells you you can't do it, you're not good enough, or whatever it is. So let's move up to some of the courses that you're teaching. You've been here on the East Coast, you've been in Pennsylvania, you've been teaching about conscious creation, which is a book that I first saw of yours. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And then you're going to New York, and you're all over the East Coast. What's your message?
Well, my message is that shifting your life, getting your power back, being happy, being healthier, and having more money is really very easy.
So what's the difficult part?
The choice.
To do so.
Most people simply will not make the choice to go, I'm not going to blame you. I'm not going to blame my past. I'm not going to keep a hold of my story and drag it around like, you know, Santa's bag on my back. I'm not going to make the choice to do that because it has to be somebody else's fault. God's fault, my parents' fault, the world's fault, certainly our country's fault.
So they're not taking responsibility.
Exactly. They won't make that choice. They won't say, whatever it is I have to give up, I'm going to give up so that I can get on with creating and taking my energy and doing with it what I want to do. And I can teach you how to do it in 3 hours. I can.
Wow, 3 hours. And some people have spent a lifetime trying to figure that out, Dee.
Well, I think we spend a lifetime because we like to hold on to the struggle.
That's
and
true.
make it hard.
That's true. Now you have so many books. There's one up on the screen, or was on the screen.
Which one was
I might have missed the moment. But here's another one that you just gave me, okay, Getting Stuff. Everything is possible. So what's this about?
Well, it's about getting stuff, because
what kind of stuff
really,
are we getting?
Isn't that what we want? We want the stuff of health. We want the stuff of success. We want the stuff of money. We want the stuff of homes. We want the stuff. I mean, anybody that says you don't want the stuff, I would seriously look at that little tiny lie you're telling yourself, okay? But the point is, and Einstein said it very well, he said, everything's energy. When your frequency is aligned with the frequency of what you want, it manifests. You get it. That's the way the world works. It's not spirituality, it's science.
So, but science and spirituality, oftentimes science is caught up to spirituality.
That's my whole work,
right. Okay.
is putting the two of them together.
Well, I think it's wonderful to put it together. And when you're talking about energy, talking about you and I are having a conversation now, what are we putting out not only for today, but also what are we putting out for our future? Not everybody gets that either.
Well, in a nutshell, there's a big electromagnetic field around the Earth.
We're gonna finish with that in a few minutes.
Oh, okay.
We have to take a break.
I'm putting me on hold right now.
And you know how to do everything so beautifully. Stay tuned, because Dee Wallace will be with us when we return from the break.